Unapigiwa simu. Thank you for the like. Guys, I'm sorry I wasn't. How can I say? Mbona unasema nilimonetize? Kuwa wewe niembeleza. Kwani logo ya monetization inakaje? Guys, very much welcome. It's been a long time with a lot of work and I feel so fucking sick. Oh my god. I shouldn't use those words. I'm feeling so sick. The dollar sign. Hiyo ni a gift. Good morning to you too. Feel much welcome, guys. I'm in a very different location. Yeah, and yeah, the way I said I'm gonna be updating you on each and everything. So yeah. Any monetization ya super chats. Sija monetize ads bado. Feel welcome, guys. If you like the live and don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, get ready with me this morning. I really don't know what to start with. Should I just remove my hair first? As we are preparing for the day. You know, I don't know if I should be breaking the news right now or I should wait. Should I wait for sometimes to break the news or should I break it right now? Minataka. Thank you for those who are tapping for me this screen. Yeah. So spend it with me. I'm preparing to go somewhere to make my nails and the economy is tight. Yeah. So be here with me and everything. I think I'm audible enough. I think I'm audible enough, yeah. And let's get through. Yo, guys. So I'm not gonna be live for a very long time. Should I remove my hair right now? Right now, then go for. Yeah, let me just remove them right now. Then check my 150. Should I break the news right now? Feel welcome, guys. Am I visible? Hi Moshiri, how you doing? Feel welcome, guys. Stress mara Steve. Just chat with me as I'm getting ready.
Nitakuwa tu sawa. Wewe una overthink. Kwani unaloma zimke tukae au mashamba?
I could have started earlier, but I can go around afternoon there. Yeah.
Ukadoa nyero wada.
Hi, time Harvey, how you doing?
Okipia diera mosi kata. Wakwongo romo anere wapanka kwa bro wacho weche mbele kachane. Ngino chini ga joko.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh ngere nyathi ke 24.
Hi. Am I visible, guys?
Stress mara. Unakuja tu day alafu unaenda. Kama unaona ni stress.
Bear, very nice.
But sasa unakuja unanisalimia unaenda shule basi tukutane town. Tunaweza kutana town.
Ijakani. Kate, are you doing your hair? I'm undoing it. I'm undoing it. Guys, let me pin my number for those who wanna support me. Guys, I need the finances right now. And yeah, hope you're doing amazing. If you haven't subscribed, can you do so?
KFC. Nimesema KFC.
Hi, how you doing? Matthew, where are you coming from? Feel welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Let me pin it. Feel welcome, guys. I'm just undoing this. Guys, since the money I've budgeted for this occasion is not gonna be enough, I'm trying to learn how to do things by myself and everything. So yeah, you gotta keep it.
I'll miss you. Gimoro madota mnakanti to kangina onge. Kagina onge to wokan. Onge ben no ka onge to onge. Okay, mta pile.
Feel welcome. Okay, I'm having a flu symptoms, but it's not yet fluing. But I can feel it in my throat. And
thank you so much, my dear. Thank you. You said it. You said it. Achana naye usiongeze, achana naye kabisa. Achana nayo.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name
Thank
is
you.
Diana
Thank you so
Yegon.
much.
Na hapa kwenye hii YouTube
Niko
channel we
niona
do
nidanganya.
everything lifestyle, something
Shetani na
beautiful,
Mungu.
positivity.
Wanakuja pamoja ni msenti. Niko tu. Sasa kushinda weka hiyo usiniambie sasa. Siko interested kusikia sana.
My primary best friend alikuwa anaitwa Sharon.
Welcome, guys.
Ukadiwonda hiringa.
Those who want to support me, kindly use that number. You can use mobile wallet because I need. Oh my god. Yeah, feel much one can take away. You can also super chat me. The option is there.
My skin is my identity, my strength.
So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a full face makeup tutorial.
This 10-minute makeup look will have you shook because it's so easy.
So right now,
Anything get under our skin. Always feel like number one.
This 10-minute makeup look will have you shook because it's so.
don't be shocked I am doing multitasking and using something in the background. I'm looking on how to do makeup by yourself because the budget is not gonna be enough for everything, so I have to learn some things by myself. Should I reveal the occasion? Guys, if you haven't subscribed, kindly do so. We want 100 subscribers. Yeah, that's gonna be by the way. Thank you for 5,000 subscribers, and yeah, I'm so happy about that. I'm very happy about it. And right now, I'm road to 10,000 right now. Officially, we are road to 10,000 subscribers. So if you haven't done so, hello, it's been a minute. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm good, very good. How about you? How are you doing? So I'm trying to learn the makeup also.
So easy, and you can achieve it in 10 minutes or less. So let's get into it. Alright, so
Who are
I always
listening?
start off
Nini
with
bana?
SPF and moisturizer. I've been loving this Laneige sunscreen
Amara
SPF. I like it because it gives my skin a no white cast, and with SPF that's what I look for because with makeup and you have a white cast, I feel like it makes you look ashy, and you don't want your makeup to look ashy. This SPF is really, really moisturizing. I feel like it's great for all skin types. So you always want to make sure that you're placing your moisturizer after you cleanse your skin and you let your skincare sit for about 15 minutes at least to make sure that your skin just absorbs all those nutrients from your skincare. Or this just helps with any kind of makeup look, even if you're doing a quick makeup look. And for foundation, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. So this is a long-lasting foundation. I like the foundation because it's a liquid foundation and it glides on so easy. So I'm just going to blend this out with a damp beauty sponge. If you're looking for a really quick makeup look, a damp beauty sponge will move like the fastest, honestly, because it just helps blend out liquid products faster than like a brush would. As you can see, this foundation gives you full coverage, and even if you have like discoloration, you have acne, it still covers pretty much everything, and I just use one. And then if you have some leftover foundation, you can just use your sponge and apply it on areas that your skin needs it more. Right now it's looking like everything is covered, so I don't really need to apply the rest of this foundation. So next we're gonna skip concealer because I feel like concealer takes forever and then you have to blend it out. And if you're going for a quick 10-minute makeup look, you don't need to apply concealer. So I'm gonna move on to pressed powder. So you wanna grab your favorite pressed powder. This one right here is my favorite. It's the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop pressed powder. So to set the foundation, you wanna take a dense brush because dense brushes pack on product more, and you wanna use a lightweight powder so that your skin doesn't get too cakey and start suffocating. So I like to use this veil powder and just pack that where the foundation is to really help set it so that it doesn't move, and it also helps to absorb all those excess oils on the skin. This will get your makeup to last longer on your skin, and it's going to make your skin look skin-like. So next we're going to use powder under our eyes. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me finishing powder, and I'm going to use a sponge to apply it because the sponge is going to really help pack that product right underneath my eyes. I like using a finishing powder with or without concealer because it's more blurring, gives you a skin-like finish, and it just makes your under eyes really flawless. If you have dark under eyes, you definitely want to go in with a concealer to conceal those areas just to brighten up your skin. But if you don't, then it's fine. You can just use powder instead. So the shade that I'm using is medium to 30, and as you can see, my under eyes already look bright. It looks like I've applied concealer, but I'm not. So that finishing powder really helps to highlight and brighten your under eyes without you having to apply concealer, and that's why I really love finishing powders. So I just like to take some of that powder with a brush, and I like to apply it on areas of my skin that have that natural light reflection that I usually apply concealer. So I just apply it on my chin area, and you
Hi
want to
guys,
apply
feel
very
much
slowly
welcome to my
because
live,
it
okay?
keeps on you, because sometimes this powder can get a little bit patchy if you apply too much. And I'm going to place some on my forehead as well to highlight it a little bit for reverse contour as well. Alright, so next we're going to go in with bronzer and blush, and it's really important to apply these two together because it adds color to your skin, and the bronzer will kind of act like as a contour. Because we haven't used concealer, you want to add that shadow in your skin to give your skin some structure, and we apply foundation. So I'm going to start off with bronzer, and the bronzer I'm using is the Beauty Bakery Snackaroos bronzer, and this is in the shade Perfect Blend. So I like to take an angled brush and just apply that right where I place that contour, so right where my bone structure is, and this just adds dimension onto your skin, making sure that it has some form of structure. And then I like to go in with a little bit on my forehead area. Mind you, this bronzer is so pigmented, so it's so important to tap off the excess to make sure that you're not placing too much. And then I'm going to apply blush, and I'm using the NARS blush in the shade Aroused, and I'm using that same e.l.f. Angle blush brush, and with blush I like to focus it above the bronzer and just apply it in a swirling motion. But I want to add a little bit of glow to my skin, so I'm going to use this one by Beauty Pie. It's the Triple Beauty Luminizing Wand. So using my finger, I'm just pressing that on the highest points of my cheekbones. So I'm going to show you guys a really quick, easy way to do your eyes so you don't have to do eyeshadow. So I like to take blotting powder. You can use any type of blotting powder, and with that blotting powder I like to use a brush, and I like to take that and just
What does
on my
that mean?
eyelid. The reason why I do this is because sometimes the eyelids get really oily, and then using a blotting powder really helps to mattify that area all throughout the day so it doesn't get oily at all, and your skin will look matte, and it's also going to look skin-like because it doesn't add coverage to your skin. Then you want to do your eyebrows. So for the eyebrows, I like to draw natural stroke hairs on my eyebrows with this pen. I feel like a pen is much easier because it gives you a more natural eyebrow look because it looks like natural hairs, and so I like to just fill it in on the outer part. Then when I get closer towards the inner part of it, I like to draw small strokes to make it look like natural eyebrow hairs, kind of like microbladed eyebrows. Alright, so lastly I'm going to use mascara. So I'm using the Essence Lash Princess. This mascara is perfect if you have small eyelashes and you're trying to accentuate the eyelashes. It's also really nice for a 10-minute makeup look because it makes your natural eyelashes look like falsies if you're not going to put on falsies. Last but not least, you apply your favorite lip oil, spray your face with setting mist, and out the door you go with this easy 10-minute makeup look.
KLJ, welcome to our channel where it's poppin'.
Walang murag ba't mahero kay TikTok kanya.
Work today is broken. We're all working in too many disconnected apps, and it's killing team productivity. But for the first time, there's a platform that fixes it by combining everything you need. Projects, chat, and knowledge in one place.
Hello dolls, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, my name is Naledi, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. So as you guys have seen,
Somebody shout hallelujah.
today's one is
God is looking at her, not to what you are wearing.
So if I were you, I would grab my baby's
Mama to get married.
do it with me. I think it's just easier just to gather your product. When I do a step, you do it as well. Pause if you need to. You know what I mean? I think that's going to be the quickest way to learn. But you know what they say, practice makes.
And you don't look at the outward appearance.
If you do, don't forget to like.
Mama, you're wearing and I'm not catching.
Also,
Thank you for listening.
do not forget to send it to your loved ones. Send it to your sister, your best friend, your mother, your auntie.
Thank you, Anne. So much welcome.
All the
Good morning from Paris. How you doing? I'm doing good, Furthermore. How you doing?
for a flawless makeup application, you
Guys,
need a damp
oh my god, I have to do the hair right now. By the way, I'm remaining with how many days? Today is on a Sunday, so I'm remaining with Monday, Tuesday, then the occasion is on a Wednesday. So I'm remaining with these 2 days. Can I just say it? Can I just say it, guys? Hi, you look beautiful. You're lying to me. Thank you. Can I just say what's happening? Okay, let me not get kicked. I'm graduating, guys. Oh my god! Yay! So finally, I'm graduating. The graduation outfit is not yet here, but finally, the girl is graduating. And yeah, so I'm doing preparation for my graduation day. Yay! So yeah, that is what is happening. Hope you're gonna love it. And yeah, so because the budget is tight, I had a budget, but the money for the budget wasn't there, so I had to cut on some things and everything. And yeah, I'm going to do my hair by myself, so that is why I'm removing it right now, because the time is short. Then I'm gonna do my nails today, because tomorrow is gown collection and photo shoot. On Tuesday it's gonna be rehearsal day, and yeah, such like things. So we're gonna see what to do. So right now, let's get started on this day. If you don't wanna miss it, make sure you've subscribed, and yeah.
to add so it's nice and damp.
So right now I'm also learning how to do makeup by myself.
Here's a pro tip: do not place any primer underneath your eyes. So you want to start off by detangling your eyebrows, and you do this by brushing them upwards. To help my eyebrows stay in place, I'm using Got2b glue. You can use eyebrow gel if you have, but the main purpose for this is to help my eyebrows stay in place, because my eyebrows can be quite unruly, and I find that during the course of the day they fall over or they just look a mess. So this step is quite crucial for you. And then I'm just flattening them out to make sure they set like this.
Tini wacho ga nini luongo nade? Nodwa dhi Dakar gumonika kacha. Gulandlord cha. Do Dakar nyoko kochul renti one time. Dori embema. Kidati. Iseti. Kidati.
Seto gimoro amora. Koro kia ng'ato do kwala ng'ano.
Koro isetang'o kwani ng'ato dhi gang'o?
Aki.
Mano tek, yeah. Like the live, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Feel welcome, guys. Make sure you subscribe. Hii nywele itaisha tu.
Nyamdo orang nggak ada kena di pin.
Guys, feel much welcome. Hi, you look beautiful. Thank you. I've read that. You guys are not sending me.
Ada koni goni vitu kora na nani kama.
Bakidwa nini? Yeah. Yeah, kian koro nail sabia tim kanye.
Aben di intiro tim.
Enong'e goro.
Kata sama.
Sama.
Sama dia kore di. Kara magi dong sama menuk itu. Sama itu.
Nadia. Hi, how you doing? What's your name? I'm Kate. Oh, that's nice. Where are you coming from, Matthew? Feel welcome, guys. Abuja, Nigeria. Feel much welcome.
Still looking for the ultimate AI tool? Hailuo AI takes your AI experience to the next level. Just
Hi. Can I help you to lose? You want to come? Come. Feel much welcome, guys. Feel welcome, guys. I'm in Kenya. Hi, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you too. How was your Sunday? How is your Sunday going? Hey guys, feel much welcomed everyone. Make sure you're subscribing. Feel welcomed. I'm from Kenya. Andiamo, jomoko go chir maya ni jomoko TikTok. Jomoko ni de manyo ya na mama maduong. Watching from Tokyo. Oh my god, feel much welcome. I'm from Kenya. Hey Barack, how you doing? I actually write the country, but to get there is a problem. Now to how can I go about it? What do you mean? Young girl, I'm still schooling or finished. I'm about to finish. I'm from Nigeria. Feel much welcome. I want to come to Kenya. Coming to Kenya, I really don't know the requirements, but maybe visa and everything you have to have. I love you too. What does that mean? Feel much welcome, guys. Make sure you're subscribing. Road to 100 subscribers. I'm remaining with around 30 more people to 100. Also, if you want to join my group, check on my profile. There is a link to my group. How did Christmas? It's going to new anything for guys? Christmas, I haven't even planned for it. I think it's just gonna be normal.
Unafaa kumake mwangalia ni majapea.
Inakuwa ni attempted murder. Inakuwa ni kesi. Ndio wanaokiwa mwanaume msuku. Hali kama Dubai unatekwa. Dubai ukiwa msuku hivi unagandewa.
Awacha mamita waka msuku.
Make sure. Msumu kwa hizi street. Sura ni ngumu na ni mbaya na ni black. Mbaya.
Hey, you guys. Someone promised me a phone.
It's just my boys. Tukiacha tunasema mbona nishamba kujua nyinyi mademo mnasema aje? Kana ndio comment section nane. Moja kwa moja.
Mozambique. I feel much welcome. I'm from Kenya. Fine girl. Hi, fine boy. Guys, what did I say? What did I wanted to say? Yeah, someone promised me a phone. You know, this one isn't clear as it's supposed to be. So someone promised me a phone, and yeah, soon I'm gonna be having a phone, a good phone to shoot content with them. Yeah, I'm gonna be uploading my content back to back. Can't wait. Okay, I request you after school to get to do also attend YouTube. Achieve what you want. Yeah.
Ayo ni ada nemi elo gacha. Aduh, mal kita dia pengguninya ni begini masih.
I'm in Kenya, not in States.
Pulo nengo sana. Idaki wadicha mkimi pia na benye kati do chai. Ada tira daki sana nyalo makta kabisa. Ni mapia na benye. Ndio new one. And I'm going to tomorrow morning go and then teach you Saturday. One like the class on what do was a rep maro in the 12 by I came up to Cuba Saturday. I'm not going. They could book about TV, they go be school. There's no jack of such a I cannot chill with Saturday.
Bicycle any class. Dong kako manage time.
To ganda chiwo ta alo ka to makara dwa rumba ka ni bo ka su chiwo de ka buch. Mai wena kan account mara muri fe bedo band. Muri
Kotong.
Kenya. Ndio chagu demo kana mchinese mo kana kwa Kiswahili malaya ma. Ndio sina mayai yawa. Oh, madumo kwa yuwa ya na wana Kenya na basketball Kenya. Kwa ngite mari ngene first born so. Na dama tudona pango. Yeri korodong na kaya pag may suko. Hindi mag-iwich. Just mag-iwich. Ano kaya nagkata? Kenya is the capital city of Africa. Usipocheka hivi kuna stress. Kabisa mutune kana ndio fa balanga Tawada. Mimi nilikutaka dawa sikutaki. Nifikirie Kenya. Umtaki. Ukasema ndio mtaki. Unasema unafikiria. Hapo sio. Kaja pengo. Kaya may tinggal gimana. Sekarang kuna timra man tim kila kitu wewe ni mlepo abuti mwenye kabeki wewe ana maki gitu magi kan dan gedar wazazi kumbe sino hinga mani Yako ni mora kaka nyero kene to nupuonje ga Tiba nilipata mcheke na huku nina mimba. Napenda dua kuti ahinya yao mimi natonyera yao to. Ndio neno mehia. Ndio neno mehia. Ndio neno mehia kwa hiyo ngedua moyo. Ndio. Anda nyira mabaya. Bemnya kana ma text naga.
Ati wilai mahiyu.
Okay. Ungu boy na watu no kwa na kadebe. What's up? Bosniano, kada kike. Ulo ba mo pasa. Mungu na Bwana. Maiti tamakosa ga watu. Ameishiwa watu na ndo yani kama hivi. Kazi nini mfanya ukajulikana high school? Na mwalimu. Yo de kabuka ulo. Yo de kadle. Samaru.
Looking good, thank you. Show your face. Hey guys, I'm tired. Spread is all around.
But hey, ada group mar think tracks for some dakika
Do I have big what? I don't know. They might be big to me, but not big to you. Share your apples. At least super chat me. I need 5 super chats. Yesu nipende leo kuliko jana, kuliko jana. Where are you located? I'm in Kenya. Show us. Guys, super chat me. Feel welcome, guys. Like the live and don't forget to subscribe. Remember, we wrote 2,000 subscribers, so kindly do so. Are you breeding? I'm undoing it. To jaduong' obiro ga mama. Sasa winjo nasebiro ke ucheka simu niishi wawili hapa.
Kwani sasa kwani
Some of us are stressing about braiding our hair. Really, I'll start doing videos on how to do your hair by yourself. So just keep it here. I'll start doing videos.
to anyone.
Ngenge kajirande.
Ndio ngete sana.
Don't you get light? Very light. See kama braids. Nani?
Twist go.
Wakati unanyaka hiyo which down.
Ama kocha unanyaka down.
I'm in Kenya, guys. At least ni nini? The Benin Wi-Fi tigo Felix. Tigo nyasa reconnect mara katu.
Lakini kile tabia mane tiga teach.
Reconnecting.
Ile dirisha kete venye darkata.
East African. East African time zone. Right now it's 12:45 p.m. You are nyakagdi live. What apples? Apples are in the tree. Mag school.
Ndiko gini na beach te. Nyamuwa niga ya. Kure kata kia kata. Kutuma jongo ni. Ndiko report sa beach mangi majowa. Report ka report and 20 marks.
Kwa idwa miss 20 marks.
Akan kata dongina beach ta chela.
Indiko handwritten.
Hey. Tingi anachilo na kuona ubene less than 3.5 pages. To bayo bepo katieko, but bayo dong matin. ngumia hebe kama kiasi. Wala wacha wakungu. Wamegamani. Por na calculations.
You mean, right? So guys, let me show you my hair. They are done. Oh, it's one is remaining. Let me show you my hair. I know you're not gonna like it, but yeah. So this is how it is. This is how curly it is. And the curls is because of how I braided them. So later during the day, I'm gonna wash them and braid them. Hi Mahlobo, how you doing? Hi Malobo. So this is it. Perfect kombio. Acha mnajua. Yeah, so that is it for today. I look like I big waist, fine waist. Hi Benson. Kona kichi. Nitoe. Okay. I'm pressed, very much pressed. Nini ma betiga chawe woko kucho. Ati suwa churu, nisema ino suwa churu. wako chacho kata gima dhira. Dong akia maluoko bora pio oinyani yake. Feel welcome, guys. And I'm done with this hair. I'm gonna wash it later during the day, then straighten it. So I'm going to buy shampoo. I don't have shampoo here, so I'm gonna be buying shampoo. Perfect. So it's gonna be like this. I don't have a hat. If I had one, I could put it on. So guys, let me take a shower, a quick one. I could try. Show me your nyash. Hey, you guys may don't have nyash. I'm nyashless. So, let me glam up. And I'm feeling so. Yeah, so guys, let me check on the outfit that I want to go with. Yeah. Let me check on the outfit that I would want to go with. Feel welcomed. One more like, guys. One more like. So let me look for the feed of the day. And today I'm gonna be doing my nails. Just a minute, guys. Feel welcome. Make sure you're subscribing. Can you show your souls? Which souls? I'm having this one. Guys, I'm back. Hi everyone. Feel much welcome. I'm back. Tell me your name, dear. I'm Kate. I went to collect something. Thank you for subscribing. You guys, let me just do this very fast. Make sure you subscribe. Feel welcomed. Guys, I'm trying to psych myself, huh? So by then I'm gonna be start with what I have for the makeup. Make sure you subscribe. Aisha Timid Media. Perfect. Do you make custom vids? I'm supposed to start. By the way, someone, my phone doesn't have a good storage. So someone promised me a phone. So next week, that is Christmas week, I'm gonna be given the phone, and immediately I'll start shooting videos for, yeah. So just chillax. Right now it's me and you live. Feel welcome, guys.
Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So as you can tell from the title, and pretty direct and straightforward as to how to achieve a beautiful look for everyday wear, because obviously not every day you can be able to do like the heavy contouring or the heavy powder and baking and all of that. So today I'm just going to show you guys how you can be able to look nice but with the least amount of steps possible. Okay, so if you are ready, let's get into the video.
Feel welcome. No.
Okay, so as you can see, I already did my clothes off camera. The first thing that we're going to be doing is going in with moisturizer. I would recommend if you are a pro or if you don't have a lot of time, I would recommend going in with your face first. That means you go in with your moisturizer, your primer, your foundation powder and all of that, and then you go in with your eyes. But if you're not a pro, I would recommend going in first and doing your eyes off camera, doing your eyes first and then coming to your face. But today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that. So we'll do our eyes first and then we'll come to our face, just so I can show you guys a beginner friendly way as to how to do it. But before then, I have one to do my face, so I don't want to start up doing anything on my eyes or anywhere else without my face having moisture and experiencing that craft, prepping of the skin in preparation for makeup. So for moisturizer, as you guys know, I really like using this. This is the Nivea Cream Moisturizer. It comes in a blue tin. If you are in Nairobi, you can get this at most supermarkets at the counter for makeup. And this sells for around maybe 280 shillings. But if you are outside, maybe look for places that stock Nivea and you'll be able to get it. So I'm going to just take a nice generous amount. I always say, regardless of whether you have oily skin or normal skin, combination skin, it is important to moisturize. And I know you're asking yourself, especially if you have like oily skin, why is it important to moisturize? So whenever you start taking care of your makeup and then you skip the step of moisturizing, what automatically tells your skin is that help, we need some moisture. Okay. So your skin automatically goes into the moisture or oil producing process, and you end up with oil. Yeah, you end up with oil that you would have had to moisturize. So what I would advise you to do is just do moisturize, but also look for a moisturizer that is tailor-made to your skin tone. And what do I mean by that? So for example, if you have oily skin, then you want to look for a moisturizer that is oil-free. Look for those ones on packaging, oil-free. That one is going to give you that moisture without adding any extra oils to your face, and you're going to end up having a more beautiful face as opposed to skipping the process of moisturizer. So I'm just going to massage this gently into my skin. The texture of it is a bit, as you guys can see, a little sticky, which is beautiful for most skin types. Actually, I use this for almost all my clients. And for my drier skin clients, what I tend to do is I would go in with a layer of 2 of that. And alternatively, if I do have a client that has oily skin and maybe they don't like using this one, I would go in with a simple hydrating moisturizer, because when it dries down, it does have that mattifying effect.
I learned that ChatGPT works best with detailed prompts, but I hate typing them. So instead, I dictate them.
So I'm just gonna let this on here.
Oh my god, guys, feel welcome. I'm just trying to look for something.
I laid here with the stuff. So I'm gonna just quickly massage my skin, and then I'll come back again, and then for the second step of our makeup. So we are back. If you do not have enough time to allow your moisturizer to sit nicely and be properly tacky for your next step, which I would recommend you doing is using a beauty blender. Just add that beauty blender, and then you run it through water, and then you squeeze out all the water, and then put it in a towel, and then squeeze out all the water again. So it will have this sort of sponge texture. So what I would recommend is you going back in with your beauty blender. If you feel like you don't have enough time or you want to speed up the process, this does help. So everything is nice and ready for my second process. So for the second thing, I'm going to go in with primer. I did mention this, I think, in an earlier video where somebody had really tried to convince me or tell me that you don't need primer. And as I said, it is true.
Notebook cha vito kanye. Kiwewe. Kawewe kodo manonga titi. Pesa ni namba ngato chini. Pesa mana mawe watu kwa ngato kara. Feel welcome.
You do not have to use primer, but it is fundamental in how your makeup look turns out. And if you're not a fan of primer, then what I would advise you to do is look for a moisturizer that has properties as a primer. And by that I mean it has a tightness. And when a moisturizer has a tightness, it's able to adhere better, or the foundation is able to adhere better to the skin because of that extra layer of tightness, because you have put the primer. But I will not recommend the primer, but it's all up to you. So for today, we're going to be using this. This is a Defense Cosmetics Pore Perfecting Face Primer. And it's basically to smoothen out the texture on my face. And to ensure that I have a nice smooth canvas to work on even before I apply my moisturizer. So the thing with the primer is you don't have to apply it everywhere, but I won't recommend if you don't, if you are not a fan of applying it everywhere and just applying it in the areas that need applying, I mean that need a little bit of, lather. What I would recommend is, you see, I'll spread it all over. So the residue that
Chill kendo. Ng'aniyot. Dang mana tata.
Bear. Dong na sechopo. Dong graduation in Wednesday. Onge shida. Erokamano. Podi wan pok omiwa. Dong e skul, imi pa skul, koro nitie skunde moseyudo gown. Ati? Dong gown nondike ga 2,000. But ichulo 5,500. Adier? Ongechi. Donge onge ga dholuo. Dongo skoil tunego bena chulo to kata da. Dongo mana 45 no. Akia kata nikech Stella bedo mana dhi korgi mondi. Keno ni sana pesa digi mura. Ken pesa mana? Keno ta 150. Tiyo mama ni wasomo ko kanya. Smero kanya. Mno sana mani bende nikisika ni mondo watego. I'm good. So andicho adakne sana. So hi guys, how you doing? Pile karibu pile. Wallo sa video call. And I want to know get that. So the Mungu ni wangala di par. Kwa na online. Bas. Kasi si Mungu poding sana online just work. Ndio ko panga calls mo tir. Rada. And I'm going to be watching. Hi Peter, how you doing? Feel much better.
Abe kilo mo bani ramalo ka. Wala lang sa mga video call. Huwag natin luwera. Winos, nakabusa.
Dunia pesa.
Diyan mo kanya gono. Uy, no, kilian.
Nikisema.
Babo, mkagene suku hajaipenda. Kabisa. Hajaipenda. Kwanza, kitu ya kufanya kitu ndio sana. Anasema eti kusonga ni pressure ya high school. Eti ile timu maliza form 4 asa ni kuvae longi. Peace metu kwa matatu. Bas, mana koroka nyokoroda kwa support kana ndio. Anasema kuna mugenda nakasafara gachiye ndio tutanyiri. Long peace na kipia.
Yani ora gini kama
mama.
Okidoketi box.
No ketoga espusu. No meoga. Bye.
Kata kimi driver ama driver ni ang'en si manyalal.
Simu no chema no kasi na nusu kumrefu wada.
Nadi?
Kumrefu moro kanyama.
Ingeni madwa
No bakasa
kata na golo ga gigo. Adoro ga makeup me kama chon. Ingeni yo wino wilga anu kapar kata kumana keto. Kapar kata kadini penya ni kod gilas kanda kanisi. Hey guys. Hi handsome, how you doing? Donge kandi go rango gi kionge adwa rango gi podi
si bed ni masmatogi
kionge maka gin gik mang'eny mineno nena akia kata kapar kata na keto kai atemo ywayo yware
kata mapate mo yweni
dong ineno ka keto gini piny to kwanyo orange meaning malo konyo kwanyo ne to maber
adwa mana kwa nini Timo mo mami. Yo kapara kami mna hide kai.
Wado kikumule.
Shit. Kapara kami mna hide.
I hope you don't got a great time. Kama vile nimeichanisha. Feel welcome, guys. For those who new here, consider subscribing. Hi, Black Beauty. I'm Black Jesus. You look so fundamentous.
Speak English. When can you dig English words double? Statements yo mic boko tiko to boy moro wanza nini no na datel mara kanisa waza bwana you used to be mano muito managanyeira ai
Feel welcome, guys.
Like
Like the live and don't forget to subscribe. Hi Leslie, how you doing? Thank you for the link.
That is on my fingers. That's what I would go in and then massage the areas that haven't gotten the primer. The reason that I would recommend this is because once you're going in your foundation, look at it in terms of like the example of my hand. So on this side you've applied your moisturizer, you've applied your primer, and then you've applied your foundation. And on this other side you've applied your moisturizer and your primer and your moisturizer on deep and it doesn't have primer. So you see, because this
I'm Kate.
you have different products that are on. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes what tends to happen is if you don't like sort of spread out the primer, the remaining primer in the areas that didn't get the first contact, what tends to happen is your foundation based
Hi, you
on
are
the
so
look
beautiful. Can you
as
send me
would
your
have,
number?
I
Check
can
on the
just,
pinned message.
spread out the rest of the primer. So again, I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and then just press everything in, making sure also underneath your eyes you get it. And then guys, if you have or struggle,
Feel welcome. Make sure you're subscribing. So which country are you from? I'm from
what I
Kenya.
would recommend doing is going in with a little extra layer of lavender or moisturizer, because sometimes what the under eye creasing is because of, or is due to, is because of lack of moisture. Because sometimes we tend to do everything on our face and then we forget like that little part underneath our eyes. So always make sure to just give it a little bit of lavender.
So connected
The best result possible. I will be doing a soon. And if there's anywhere that you guys struggle in terms of makeup, definitely let me know so that I can give you this back and show you guys how you can be able to make your foundation look as beautiful as possible.
Nini my
Going
dear?
back into our next process. So one of the reasons that makes this routine really fast is because I combine like 2 or 3 steps into one, just so you can be able to save your time. Because in the morning when you do stuff, don't have like a whole hour to prepare. Maybe you have like that 20-30 minutes or even sometimes 10 minutes. This is a simple way that you can be able to get your makeup looking good and still save your time. So after the primer, everything is nice and patchy and ready for application of our cream product. So we need to go in with this concealer. This is the
Misemo yo bina show. No bina loso ko oduoke mateke tena madao boyewa. Gede ngolo ga Michelle. Madam me kono.
I don't know if they have like a name, but
No, you want to bina. No bina oduoke. Kano madao.
and as you can see, I'm not going to
Kori penje ka wonun an boyewa go. Koro boy na ni hoy ganyer. Na such a party.
concealer.
Guys, na msimulizi na kuna so emotional cheer.
This foundation, we are going to combine the foundation and concealer. My ring light has a mirror on top. I'm gonna put it on there. And then I'm gonna the foundation that we are using today is a combination of 2 foundations that I'm using right now. These ones I use them when I want like a really nice hydrating look, and when I want to have a very matte look, or I know it's going to be a hot day. What I would go in with is this. This is a stick foundation from Florida Robert in the shade Gazelle, and then for my contour,
Ikabidi nimenunua foundation na vile concealer zilikuwa za kala yangu.
in the shade Rockstar, and this is Illegal Pro Max in the shade Caramel. Yes, Caramel. Okay, this is another thing when it comes to mixing of foundations. Ideally, it's proper to mix foundation that has similar. By that I mean a hydrating foundation with a hydrating foundation. Sometimes it's not always possible. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Because this is a hydrating foundation with a nice glowy finish to it, and this is a matte foundation that has a very matte finish. And now the two colors combined are my exact color, because especially after baby, my I got a little bit lighter. So I was with that on me. And so I just mixed the two. So in that case, I have tested it out and I've seen that it works by sort of evening out the over glowiness and also evening out the over matching. So it just kind of I'm going to show you what this is another thing about you have enough time, you can always go in with the beauty blender and blend everything out. But this is the assumption that you don't have a lot of time that you're working with. So what I like to do when I don't have a lot of time for a full
Them moro replying. Them moro ni setting. Nakumbu nakuanga mali hivyo ni venye uko na vituko mingi.
Who has donated? Waffle, who has donated? So much welcome. I'm from Kenya. Which part of Krema Juma? Hey Martha, mbona uko na surname yangu? Leslie from Ghana. Feel much welcome. Yeah, you can donate me $5. I'm gonna appreciate. You can use Sendwave or any convenient for you, but you can, it's mobile money wallet number. Like the live and don't forget to subscribe. What do you do?
I am also putting some of that product onto my eyes, onto my eyelids, just so I can be able to see on time and not have to put again eyeshadow primer or concealer for my eyeshadow prep. So I'm just blending everything nicely. And I know actually seems like we are doing the exact opposite because we are putting that on top of the concealer. But what tends to happen is because we have concealer underneath this, it does look brighter than the other areas that only had foundation. So I'm going to finish blending. And in today's look, we're not going to be doing cream contouring because
Voice mo kachoga. Ngato dutwe tuwa ndaba na ka o manyaka December chopo ko January bende na rodi vibe ngano da singo nenka wa ngekwa. Iwa ko chia da singo. Kanto ni
a brush before a beauty blender is because the brush sort of spreads out the product for me, and then the beauty blender comes and then blends everything out so it can look nice and seamless. Another reason I also love using a beauty blender afterwards is because sometimes we do tend to put a lot of product on our face that
Feel welcome, guys. Make sure you subscribe.
So what the beauty blender does, because it's a spoon, it absorbs any of this cream product that you have put on your face, and then it makes sure that you look like and again, guys, when you're blending, please make sure that you go and blend a little bit on your ears. Exactly like my color. But the thing with some foundations,
So I'm gonna go with these outfits, but I forgot I have no shoe. Simone can get credit money until every verse. Feel welcome, guys. Make sure you subscribe. Na kucall after hii live. Emu ni call tu ni. Unitumie ka kitu. I'm so broke. Guys, let me tell you one thing. I'm preparing for let me just tell you because, yeah, I'm preparing for my graduation. My graduation is gonna be on Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, the graduation is gonna be on Wednesday, and yeah, I'm gonna screenshot the link and the invitation to join it. So make sure you're subscribing. Nita call me confirm ni wewe, then nitume ya gown. Oh, I know she. Yeah. So I'm making few preparation. You see, my hair is undone, the nails are undone, and everything is undone. I had my graduation requirements, and yeah, I don't think I'm gonna achieve them all because of the. I'm gonna. You can't see it clearly. So what I'm going to do is join my WhatsApp group. I'm gonna share the list here. This is personal requirements. I'm done with the school requirements, and I thank God for that. So this is my personal requirement that I hope to have achieved, and I'm not gonna achieve them because I've only done half of it. Yeah. So right now, whatever I was clinging on, it's not gonna work because the person has a key to whatever I have to. So I had to re-strategize on what I want. Yes, very proud of you. Thank you. Uko sawa, I'm cute. Hilary. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna share the list with you because you have been with me, yeah, since I started all these things. Exactly. So feel much welcome, guys. Make sure you liking, subscribing, and yeah, I wish I'm gonna post the graduation series. So feel much welcomed. Yeah. Right now, I'm learning how to do makeup by yourself so that I don't have to pay. But it's so many in my sentence, so you gotta bear with me. I'm learning how to do makeup by myself, and I have to buy the makeup. I feel it's gonna be cheaper because I have hey, English is hard. Bear with me. Today we're gonna be doing nails, and the outfit I chose is this one, and this one, and this one shows my bust. This one shows my bust. I don't think I'm gonna wear it. I'll just try, and if it shows my bust too much, I'm gonna change it to something else. I think this is for swimming. You know, I didn't carry my inner clothes. So yeah. Ama nivae dress. Or should I just wear this dress?
Aje mkwenda wewe umetegi malit. Na ndo ya ngani? Tofauti yako na kondoo ni harufu fuorongo timono. Mari ni man. Ambe nyako nyaka chupa yo de ngato.
You're welcome. My lips are cracking. Let me show you. And I don't know why. Say 67. Uko sawa? Niko sawa. Feel much welcome. Like the live and don't forget to subscribe. You can send super chats, send super stickers. You can use down there. You can send gifts and everything, regardless of where you are.
Okay, so and the reason why I'm telling you guys that is because after a while, this foundation settles in and it blends into my color. If you know what I'm saying. There are those foundations that initially they may look lighter or darker, but once they settle onto your skin, it becomes your exact skin color. So you always want to make sure, especially when you're looking out for foundations or you're trying out a new foundation, test it out first, yes, but also give it time and see how it looks after a few minutes or after a while oxidizes because it's a dry about it.
Hello, baby.
So that's what I do. As you guys can see,
Yani ningetafuta hiyo kitu, kumbe natafuta kitu haiko.
as opposed
I
to a
have
matte
to go
primer,
back to my
you guys can see there's a reflection on my face. This is assuming that you want a hydrated look. In the case that you would want
Ndio mora, sijui mbona wana mwadma kama yale
a
gamosi.
primer, for that I would recommend either the Rimmel or
Anavanga smart.
however I think
Dongero manegi na hiyo.
Komi yellow. Ah, karibu.
but they're really
Silo alfamingen nini notebook ni nani pesa di 70. Dimadini yao 200 kwa.
and because I already did the concealer and I'm not going to do
Kidogo swali. Amora.
so
Chali chaplin, wewe ni mnyang'anyiro dia. Kwa lu. Eh.
Now is your time.
Koleta Kenya. Koleta manene amenye. Mbona ni bako yo. Korona na time Afrika mami. Nanaza malit nikuararie venyere lakini tichkanya dia kwani nikienda noko na neno news but the same day is one of the one oh my god, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Sherry.
Specifically in that area, because you want to make sure that you have magnified or you have set that area so it doesn't get a chance to rinse and collect there. So immediately I'm just going to add.
Thank you. Hi, how are you doing, guys? Feel welcome. Make sure you subscribe.
This is the step that you can do for that, and you can always use a different if you don't prefer using a brush. But the only reason why I'm using a brush in this instance is because I really want to get into that area and make sure that I've eliminated any chance.
Umejua sijui nivae hicho. Let me wear this and see how it's gonna turn out.
Your brush so it's from Liabella. And then I'm just going to apply it on the areas that I have put some of that concealer. And I do not like putting so much powder because, especially when it looks like this, I want the glowiness to maintain. And what tends to happen is if you put too much powder, then you're going to look matte as opposed to looking glowing. You know what I mean? So
Oh, I can't wear this because of my tummy.
the rest of my
I'm from Kenya.
now my illegal again in the shade.
I think this is showing my tummy.
Evidence that I was cutting hair. I'm gonna take it to the shade True Blonde. Go for the side so you can see the number. And for my contour, I'll use it in the shade Chestnut. So if you want to use me as reference, again I'm gonna be using the same brush and just resetting all of my piece. So what you want to do is, so that you don't reduce the glowiness so much, is you want to start with a light layer of powder. But if you are already
Feel welcomed.
and you want to make sure that everything stays put, then obviously you know you can go in with a little bit
Latino
of
Mera
powder.
from Latin.
Because I want
I don't
to
hate
keep
anyone.
sort of
Feel welcome, guys. So this is gonna be the glam. I don't like this though because let me remove it. Feel welcome. Make sure you're subscribing. Oh my god, baby, you're so hot. Your body is so nice. Stop it. Stop it.
And then I'm going to take a little bit of that, pinch my brush a little bit, and then just, because we don't also want like a super heavy contour. And as you guys can see, if you can notice, the contour color that I've used is very noticeable. It's like 2 shades darker than me, and that's the good reason that I use that, because I don't want it to be the center of attention. Because it's an everyday look, I look at you're going to the office, for example, I don't want it to look like so harsh and noticeable. So we're doing a very, very light layers of everything. And voila, and that. If you do want to do blush, but for this look, I'm not going to do blush. I'm going to do a little bit of highlights at the end.
What I should put on this.
We're going to be going into our eyes. Some people find shimmer easier, some people find matte shadows easier. Today I'm going to be using matte shadows. And for that, I'm also going to be using my loose powder. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is I'll go in with my. Don't worry, I know it's old. I know it looks old, but the important part is here, okay? Not here. This is the important part. So what I'm going to do is, again, as you can see, there's already that piece here because of the concealer that we had already put there. So I'm just going to make sure to blend everything out. And even as I'm blending everything out, I'm going to prep my brush for the application of the powder. Because it's an over everything look, we're not going in any color at all. Just
Thank you for 30 likes. Hi. Hey, mbona unavaa mitumba kwani uvae nguo za 200? Sijui hizo ndio naweza afford. Me, I'm so right now, me don't have money. Nivaie nguo ya 1000 basi.
As long as you know the technique, the basic skeleton of anything, you can learn how to do any type of makeup and perfect it at that. So I'm blending it in by pressing in, like so, and then I go in with my powder, my color, and then push it in. You don't want to do this.
You follow Tono, yeah.
So you can avoid this because sometimes if you just retreat it,
Don't hit the car, then man.
then what tends to happen is you end up having pieces later on. So I'm just pressing that all over. The other side. And as you guys can see,
I'm Kate.
the area that I want to do eyeshadow of the area.
Hi Bernard, how you doing?
So again, I'm going to use the same brush to start away the excess, and then I'm going to blend out the edge.
Girl, what's your name? Kate. Hi darling. Hi Siri.
There are different methods of blending, and I have done a video on eyeshadow. That was for shimmer shadow, but the same sort of method applies. It's just different techniques of blending.
Brian, get your name, comment or comment later what I think. Yeah, I put a mad match.
So just pressing that on all over, and then again I'm gonna take the same and then just also do it on my lower eyelid area, just so it can look like a nice seamless blend. And as you guys can see, I'm using the very same brush that I used on my eyes. So I'm gonna apply some of that there. Don't worry if you see little things on my eyelashes. There's this lash glue that I've been using. That is terrible.
Lakini dakika kama mama wake apande kana ngome. Anja kusema.
Vile kosilito body neno. Hi Kelly, how you doing? Front and back are good. Feel welcome guys. Like the live and don't forget to subscribe. We wrote to
I create custom statuses to organize my progress exactly how I want it. I like to add a past times field so AI can show me the next steps. I have my teammates as watchers, so they're in the loop. Look how makes work easy from personal projects to running a multi-billion-dollar company. Click the link below.
like the live guys. Mama natubera
some setting powder. So I have 3 of them that I'd like to show you. So this one is 80,000 mattifying on top. We also have this one, as you can see, it has like little shiny area, like showing that. So once you apply that, brings back that shiny. However, if you don't get a shimmer stain, what I recommend you do is cover your eyes. It's a point unless it's your vibe of like glitter and painless all over the eyebrows, everything on the eyes. That's cool, but I'm just not for that. I like the rest of it, shimmer with a little bit of glitter, so I'll cover my eyes ideally. And also, if you don't have time or if you don't like go for a primer spray, similar to primer, but then because you choose for that makeup application, you don't actually have to cream product. If you guys had a dog, it's my daughter.
Hey, I didn't get okay in safe place my way of Dicky.
So a shimmer spray is a spray with shimmer. This is shimmers and shiners that are moving all over. If you would have been happy, you said you use your way. So and I'm not going to skip my shimmer spray.
Feel welcome. I'm not in an estate. Kenya don't have states. I love your person. Thank you. Si shule yetu. Feel welcome guys. Why did you delete Sherry? Since you were a kid, what happened? Feel welcome, guys. You inspire me. How old are you? Nairobi ama? Hapana, Kisii. Feel welcome, guys. Feel welcome, guys. Just messaged you. I'm gonna check. Do you know the tree hugging lady? I've heard of the story. You're 10 years old. Where are you coming from? Napenda chenye naona. Unaona nini? Guys, feel much welcome. Feel welcome. Oh, Nairobi hapa tu. Uko na simu ya mzazi. So let me just check whatever I'm having as my makeup kit because hapa mambo yanachemka. And lipstick. So this is what I'm having as my makeup.
Darling, comment madam ya ka. Ati mjini zote zisimame nusu mliko. Inaona mdani. Aji. Mjini zote zisimame nusu mlingoti naona mba. Lakini darana kumela hii TikTok kamera dira. Ay. So lakini nadhani tuko mema mara dira wasema afaganya. Hata ukuru bado una amani ya wachi yao.
So I have the pencils and there are 3. I did a mistake, though they were at least cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, you're Portuguese. Hi, baby. How is your day? My day is good. How about you? So this is what I have. The pencil has so many. Is this true?
Our exaggeration because mtu akikufa inaweza baki
Reconnect it. I don't have brushes. So this is the eyeshadow. And I'm gonna go with the gray look. So sina moisturizer, but niko na primer.
mtoto wake akona kazi. Ndio alidedi akiwa juu ama anazogolea maisha umala. Mtu mpaka sikuweza kujua. Wallahi, wengine hapa mnabo.
Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So, to be really honest, a lot of you guys have been in my DMs like, girl, how do I get that perfect? And you know what? In today's video, I got you, girl. This is a video that you will never afford another eyebrow video again because I will have all the tea, all the juice, all the sauce, all the snacks on how to achieve the very perfect brow. So if you have been having a problem with eyebrows or if you're interested in learning how to take your eyebrows to the next level, why not? So starting off, I'm just using this tool to gently pull my eyebrows in up my nose area, so that we can just get started on the trimming for the because I have some overflow eyes. Next up, I'm going with a little bit of grease and just putting it right under my eyebrow area so that I can prepare for the trimming using a silicone shaper. I'm going to be using the silicone shaper to just gently remove the excess hair that is going underneath my eyebrow and over my eyebrow. And I would advise if you guys do decide on doing your own eyebrow grooming or trimming, just always put a little bit of Vaseline or a ring or just a little bit of oil, and that always helps in with the razor so that you don't touch yourself. And then now I am just cleaning up any of that residue and any of that oil and excess hair, and then going in with this powder and a fluffy brush to just set that powder in my eyebrows. The reason for doing this is to make sure that whatever eyebrow product that I do choose to use,
How do I look
that there's no oil to prevent wearing. And then again, just going in with my skin and then out again. Now this is a way that I usually use to know where my eyebrows are supposed to start, and end. So using my nose, the main part of the middle of my nose, I will just mark where my eyebrows start using the side of my nostril, one side, that is where the arch is supposed to, that is where the other eyebrow is supposed to arch, and then using the end of my nose, that is where it's supposed to end. So I'm just doing this very lightly on both sides of the eyebrow just so I know where my eyebrow is supposed to be. And this is a baby spritzer in so basically now we have our outline in place, and now I'm going to, as As you can see, I am using a very sharp pencil. This is the Davis pencil in number 18, and I really do like this pencil because it's not too dark for me, because I personally prefer a more natural glow as opposed to harsh.
Mimi bado napenda chenye naona. Unaona nini? Girl, why is showing a pad? It's not a pad. It's not a pad. It's face marks.
And now I'm using the screw to just hold my eyebrows down, because I've realized that whenever I just draw my eyebrows on without having my eyebrow hairs down, I do end up having paper brows. So I always just like to draw put my eyebrows down and then just start drawing. And as you can see, for the top part, I'm not doing it all the way from the bottom part where I started the top part. I'm leaving a little bit of a distance just so they can not look like both because they look more natural. And when I get to the arch, I now change the direction of my pencil to a downward motion. As you can see, I'm using close to the end of my pencil and a very, very light hand to just make sure
now I understand you.
So this does take practice, but the more you practice, the easier it is to get at it. And now I'm just using the same pencil to just
This
draw
is how it's supposed to be.
at the beginning of my eyebrow, the way natural eyebrow usually is. And I'm just doing it on both sides, still using my pencil, still sharp. And then what I'm going to do now is just very gently continue adding like strokes, and then using my spray, I will just
You see, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
on both sides, and then again go in with my base pencil in number 18 to just fill in the spaces that are a bit sparse with eyebrows. As you can see, I'm not really using a heavy hand. I'm using a light hand, and I'm using my pinky finger as my anchor so that I can be able to see where, so that I can be able to position my hand, so that I can be able to very lightly move this hairs. And when you do this, just always make sure you use a very gentle hand, a very light hand, just so it can look hair-like. And I'm filling in all the spaces that I don't have a lot of eyebrow hairs. As you can see, the beginning part of my eyebrow has more hair than the
Okay, the funny part of this is it's hot. I don't know where the hotness is coming from. And it gives you the peace. I'm not mad. How old are you? I'm 21 years. Dance le compopo. How does it dance? How is it being danced? I feel like there is something they do to your face and it's so good. You can probably try them. This is the packet.
Okay, next up is cleaning. But before that, I'm going to be using an eyelash glue, which is flattened to the brush that I'm using, and I'm just using two eyelash glue. And making sure to put my brush even to the product, and then very gently squeezing out any excess products that may be on the brush, and making sure that it's really flat and very application. As you can see, it's very dense at the beginning, but now at the top it's really nice and flat.
Mambo poa sana. I like to see your body. Let me put this for 10 minutes.
So I'm just very gently starting off my cleaning process at the beginning. And as you can see, I'm using the bottom part of my eyebrow and for my brush. I'm just very gently going along the same line that I drew on the bottom of my eyebrow. And guys, this is why it's really important to use a sharp pencil, because it really does.
By this, Monica naendanga church every Sunday.
because you can see the lines really clearly. As opposed
Picha
to
Kenya naendana.
and then going in and having very big lines and having to just clean up in a place.
So you see, guys,
I always like
I'm still a school girl, but soon I'm gonna finish.
from the beginning to the end, and then after I finish, what I like to do is using the side of the brush and just go over the whole eyebrow distribution, and also the concealer is well distributed throughout the whole eyebrow.
Mbona naongea kada ya nabii?
From the beginning to the end of the eyebrow, and make sure that the eyebrow looks as neat and seamless as possible. Again, the time with this, you guys can practice, but the very important thing is to practice. That is the key. So now I am using the side of my brush to just go over the top part of the fingers. Some people do find the same top part on the group.
Guys, these ones are so good. I feel they give you the peace. I don't know what's. You have a nice Buddha. What is the limit? Stephen Yao. Uko Kenya, niko Kenya, guys. I'm a Kenyan.
So again, I'm following the natural place of my eyebrows, the way I do them, and then when we get to the eye, guys, you can see I changed the way I brush. Now I'm going in a downward motion, and in a downward way, and I'm just doing it very slowly.
Huyo ni
So
nani?
that my line is as neat
Fulani hata majuto ni sema.
guys. But always make sure that you're doing it in a very light hand, so that you can be able to get the nicest and
Wow.
most effective. Now just going over and making sure that the beginning is as sharp as possible.
Feel welcome, guys. Make sure you subscribe.
And then later on, you just go in and blend it out using a flat brush. I really like this brush for blending out my concealer, but you can also using just a normal fluffy brush. It doesn't have to be arched. It doesn't have to be arched. But I just like this because it allows me to go as close to my eyebrow as possible, so I can be able to blend out that concealer really nicely. And as you can see, I'm using pushing in method as well as just spreading it around, just to make sure that there is no halo, but that everything is nice and smooth.
Still looking for the ultimate AI tool? Hilo AI takes your AI experience to the next level. Just type your idea and click done.
Just
Your
imagine.
imagination will come to life in
Then you walk America to Duogo. Try to cut chware. Nyamin gi ot. I bedroom. Nyamin gi matin. To gitima room.
I'm gonna be doing animation.
In Spain, man mutimo bilte onten maren mamania. Stimen motul en mopido gi kila kitu en.
We are doing
Dala.
outside. I'm not really able to control the camera, but hopefully you guys can hear me clearly. Okay, so let us get into today's video. So the first thing that I want to talk about is
So guys, let me do the cleaning. I'm supposed to go for nail appointment. And thank to one of the fans who made this possible for me, by the way. And I'm really, really, really grateful. Very grateful. And yeah.
eyelashes like these.
Hi.
They are very
So let me.
towards the beginning and a bit heavy towards the end. So what that does to you is it gives your eye that sort of eye lift, that your eyes look open and even brighter, as opposed to just putting on lashes that would look like this, which there's nothing wrong with them, but they are, you can see they're even from one end all the way to the other. So that will really open up or brighten my eye as much as a lash style like this. Also, we have something that looks like this. It is similar to the style that I showed you this one. The only difference is that it's thicker and easier. So this one also has an even dimension from the beginning to the other side. So these are also lashes that would look nice on my eye shape, but depending on the look that I want, maybe I want the eyes to look bigger or brighter, so I would go in with a lash style that looks like this. So if you have medium medium size eyes or bigger eyes, say, depending on the look that you're going for. I would recommend either something like this, which is just a general equal length from the beginning to the end, or alternatively something like this if you're going for a more natural style. And you can see these ones are a bit smaller than these ones, and they're also a bit shorter. So depending on the lash style or the look that you're going for, the choice of lashes, sorry, is very, very important. Okay.
Baby, darling, you look very strong. I am. How are you, my dear? You look beautiful. Thank you.
So the lash style that I'm going to use today is
Feel
this
welcome,
one.
guys. Make sure you subscribe.
A random company that I buy from in town. They don't really have an Instagram shop, otherwise I would link it below. But this is in the style number 5. The ones that are a little light towards the beginning and thicker towards the end. So the first thing that you want to do after you've taken your lashes out of the box is you want to remove it, but not from the inner edge. As you can see, the inner edge, it has lighter. It's a bit lighter. The outer edge is a bit thicker, so there's more control when you're using the outer edge as opposed to
I kind of don't know why I'm
so what
having
you want
this
to
one.
do is number 1, because I always
I'm good. How about you?
I would remove the lash from the middle, or I would just pull it, and then what would end up happening is some of the clusters would come off, and that's what you don't want that to happen. So what you want to do is from either end, either this end or this end, I want you to just take your packaging and then just fold it. As you can see, by folding it, you're able to get a grip of your lashes, but not at the end, in the beginning, you understand, or towards the lash band, which is where the support is. So after you've done this, I want you to very lightly just hold it towards the lash band, and then after that part is off, you just very lightly take it out like so. So let me do it to the other side just so you guys can see. So from the outer edge, you want to just fold your packaging like that, and then don't grab a hold of the lash at the end here. No, the clusters still could come out. I want you to grab it right near the lash bar. So just do that, and then once that part is out, just very lightly remove it like so. Okay, so the first thing is done. We removed our lashes without spoiling them, without ruining any of the clusters. So what we do? Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is determine which eyelashes to which eye. Oh my goodness, I have this on where I see a lash where it's really thick at this end. I would end up putting it on this eye. So this eye, for example, would look like very thick here and then very thick like this.
Uliona ni nyingine hapo yenye inafanana nini peka baruba maduong machalguma
ni gini manjaro ni biro go ni
gimane
gol mana ma wacha
enema
boys ni kala na dem bwana king of prince the finest boy on TikTok
Wawila nini no longer run stays
kala dem
and between sister ongeta
kala na dem
ongeta donge gini usini wacha gimana sih ya
Ini mah ori itu karena Gicha. Corona ikienda mbele zidi tena. Power, power.
Power. Feel welcome. Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you doing? I feel so
Oh,
good.
and between sister. I don't know what I'm doing.
No, never. What sister?
Nasa na ako.
Ela you see the handsome girl, the handsome boy. South African.
So you want to give a little bit of an allowance or a little bit of a gap so that your pulses look as natural as possible, even together with how you.
It's not blind.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your mirror, okay? Take your mirror, look down, okay? And then what you're going to do is just position it where you want it to be. Ideally, you're going to position it above your lashes.
You are the only friend I know who has a fat ass. Did you notice? As you can see, they almost slept with my man. Why did you tell her you had a girlfriend?
You know how much that
Oh, you did? I just didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck. Sit there. Tell your man I said hey.
a little bit of glue, just a little bit, like just stick them onto the packaging. So even that glue, it will still help me like to be able to measure.
And I miss him. I love you, Justin. Let me call this bitch.
Let me show you guys.
Magoya welcome. Hey guys, feel much welcome.
What the fuck is your underwear doing in my bedroom?
I would have
How do you know it's my underwear?
parts that
You are the only friend
Yeah,
I know.
and I want you to notice how my eyes look. You see, when you don't touch your eyelash properly to your eye shape, your eyes tend to look like your eyes look but now for your eyes, you understand? So you see this little part, you can see that it tends to where my lower lash, my lower eyelid is. It looks like my eye looks like this, looking downwards. You want to do is for writing your eye to lift your eye. You don't want your eye to look like this, okay? So it's really, really important to track the lashes, legs. So I've measured it out. This is where I want my eyelash to start, okay? Then we will bring this sorry. And then the end, I can see right here. That is the one. And then I can see for example, a mark as supposed to
It's so weak. Guys.
like a class.
Oh, so there's a little them. Oh, look at dog get. Oh.
So that's like the first. You might find that it's too much. And
228, my oh.
what I'm doing is I'm going to the national, okay? Always remember to give your hand a bit of support. So I'm going to do this. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off this past cluster, okay? So I have a cluster more than less than I'm supposed to cut, more or less. Because I'm supposed to cut 1.5 of a cluster.
What is? Feel much welcome. Like the live and don't forget to subscribe.
And then measure it out with my iPad.
Really?
If I don't like the lid, then I cut it again. As opposed to cutting the whole thing and then finding out it's too short on my eye and then then end up not being able to fix it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a very sharp pair of scissors, and guys, you should have scissors that are dedicated specifically for your makeup. Don't use your scissors for the kitchen or your makeup. Just buy a nice pair of scissors, sanitize them, because it is something that is going into your eye, and hygiene is really, really important, even in makeup, especially with makeup. So I'm just gonna cut off this little cluster, as you guys can see, like so. That's it. That's all of that. And you guys can see.
Hi, how you doing? Feel much welcome, guys.
So I'm gonna go back and measure it out, see if I like the length. If I don't like the length, if it's too long, I'm gonna cut it again. If I like the length, I'm gonna leave it like that, okay? Case in point, it all depends on your eyeshadow, okay? So just take your time with it. Cut it slowly but slowly, as opposed to cutting too much. So I'm just gonna again do the same thing that we did. Let me come closer. I'm gonna measure it out. Start off my lash where I would like my falsie to be. Then I'll try and adjust and see where. Guys, as you can see, I actually like where it stopped. Okay, it stopped right where I want it to be. So you see, had I made the mistake of cutting it too much, I would have ended up with a slightly shorter lash than I wanted. So that's a pro tip for you guys. Always cut a little bit and then keep cutting according to your desired measurements. So I'm just gonna do the other one off camera, and then I'll come back and then we go to the next one. Okay, I've gone off camera and I've also cut the other part. I think it is important to mention that when they're making the lashes, yes, sometimes they try and make it very identical, but it doesn't mean that, for example, because I've cut off one little cluster on one eyelash, I'm also supposed to cut off one little cluster from the other eyelash. No, always go in and measure it out with each eyelash, okay? Nice. So the next thing that we're going to be doing, there's some pretty birdies outside. So the next thing we're going to be doing is applying our eyelashes. But before we get into that, there's something even more crucial that we need to do, okay? And this is called tight lining. I don't know if you guys have heard of tight lining. Basically, tight lining means applying a black layer right underneath your natural lashes, just so when you apply your falsies, that there's an even blackness from almost inside the eye all the way out. Because sometimes if you don't tight line, what would happen is you put on your lashes fine, put on your falsies, put on your mascara, but there are little gaps of almost like, I don't know, not black, like it's not evenly black, like there are some areas that maybe you can see some eyeshadow, or you know, and it doesn't look good. So I'm gonna show you guys how to tight line. Today I'm gonna be using this. This is the Illegal Kajal outer liner. And if you're in Nairobi, Kenya, I got this from Italy Cosmetics, and this is how it looks like. It's a retractable one, so it comes up and down. And what you want to do is use whatever pencil eyeliner you have, but make sure it's very, very black, okay? As you can see, this one, it's very black without even too much pressure. That's what you want. And you also want something that glides on really smoothly on your eyelashes, okay? Remember, when you're using something that is pencil-like and that is sharpenable, make sure, guys, make sure you don't use it when it's sharp, okay? I know we always say that, you know, on your eyebrows, make sure you use a sharp pencil. In this case, you want to use it blunt, because you're going in very close to your eye and you don't want to poke your eye. So the blunter, in this case, the blunter, okay? So this is how it's looking. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to lift my eye like so, and then I'm going to look down, okay? And then using my
Guys,
I'm just going to start very slowly.
I'm almost. Hello, good afternoon to you. How are you doing? Feel much welcome, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me see.
And make sure you don't poke your eye. Just do it slowly, especially if you have sensitive eyes or heavy eyes. It's okay. Just make sure you do it slowly. Or alternatively, if you do have a black lipstick, because it's much thicker, I actually would recommend you using a black lipstick. I don't have my black lipstick right now, but that would actually be better because the tip of it is a bit wider. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue and then just line all the way like so. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with
side. If you're able to get in between that little space, it's awesome, okay? I know you're wondering and you're asking me, Michelle, is this process really important? Do I have to do it? I look like I'm poking my eye. It is not extremely important, but I would say it will contribute to how your income looks. Okay? So that's all it is and point up to you. Whether you want to type, if you do choose to tightline, I can see that your eyelashes, the pulses, the match will look so beautiful. Okay. Oh my god. Guys, I've been talking this whole time. And it's not been recording! So I've been talking. And it wasn't added press record. What is this life of content creation? What is life? How did I forget to press the button? Anyway, it's okay, guys. So I'm just gonna continue from this eye, and I'm gonna try and show you the two methods on this one eye. Okay. So the number one thing.
Feel welcome, guys. Make sure you subscribe.
What you want to do is to go in with mascara. Okay, I feel so bad, like I've talked so much. Anyway, it's okay, it's okay. So whether you're using a lengthening mascara or a volumizing mascara, it doesn't matter. What you want to do is just take some of the product, and guys, avoid pushing your mascara one back and forth into your tube if you do want to go for more product. Whenever you want to go for more product, just take it in and swirl it, because when you pump it in and out, you're pushing air into the tube, so you end up having a shorter shelf life for your mascara as opposed to how long it's supposed to stay. It ends up drying out really fast. So I'm just going to use this mascara, and then what you want to do is just wipe off the excess. Make sure you're not having too much on the one, and then what you want to do is to put it right at the base of your lashes and then comb through and then push it out. Okay, and let me show you what I mean. So I'll just come to the base, make sure you don't go too close to your eye, and then I'll just comb through the base and then push it out. Comb through the base and then push it out. Comb through the base, push it out. Comb through the base, push it out, like that. Okay, you want to have a very, very light layer of mascara on your lashes, because you also don't want clumpiness, and then when you put on your false lashes, it looks really untidy. So the next thing we're going to be going in with is eyelashes. I'm using the Lucy Lash Adhesive. If you're in Nairobi, Kenya, I got this from Peter Pan Cosmetics in pharmacy. Another alternative for this is the Duo Lash Glue. I do prefer the clear one, just like this one. I do prefer the clear one, but I would caution you guys to make sure that you're not using a counterfeit of it, because there are a lot of Duo Lash Glues that are counterfeit out there, and they won't give you the same results. So you'll end up saying, I don't like Duo, you're using a counterfeit, or you're using it in the wrong way. So I'm going to show you how I do it. So this is my lash glue, and I'm just going to take it and then place a small amount.
Make sure
right
you're subscribing,
my hand like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go in with a pencil brush. A pencil brush looks like this. I've already used it for this one eye. That's why it looks like it has a little bit of lash glue. And then what you want to do is go in, you don't dip it, you go with the side, okay? Because you're not going to apply it like this, you're going to apply it with the side. So in the same way you're going to apply eyeliner, that's how you're going to use it. So what I'm going to do is just dip on the side of my brush.
Hi Ram,
sure
how
you
you
don't
doing?
have also too much product on
Make
the
sure you're
actual
subscribing.
brush. And then what you're going to do is the similar way that you do eyeliner, and I am going to do a video for eyeliner for you guys very soon. So what you're going to do is you're just going to look up just a little bit, and then you're going to put it not on top of your lashes, like you won't go like this, no, you're going to go on the inside part of your lash, because you want the glue to be on the inside part where you're going to put the falsies, and not so much so on your actual lash. So let me show you guys what I mean. So I'm going to go in like that. Do you see, like I'm behind my lashes, like, and then you're just going to apply it in the same way that you would apply your eyeliner. So what I'm going to do again, go behind the lashes, and then as close to the lash as possible, I'll just apply that eyelash adhesive in the whole area that I want my eyelash
in place. Like that. And if some of the eyelash glue does end up going or getting on your eyelashes, it's okay, as long as the majority of it is where it's supposed to be, like that. And then what I'm doing is just making sure that I apply just a little bit of extra product at the ends, because you want to secure your eyelash, okay? And the ends is where you can be embarrassed, because your eyelash is, and then at the beginning it's nowhere sticking to where it's supposed to stick, you know? So just adding a little bit of glue right there.
Yeah, got me. This name on a TikTok.
And you're gonna apply the eyelash. But because I've already done this eye, I want to show you the other way that you can use your eyelash glue. So I'm just gonna take some of the glue and then I'll apply it to the lash band. To the lash band like this, right on top. But you don't want to apply it. You just want to apply enough, and again add a little bit more on the ends. Like I said earlier, guys, this is not what I usually do. Usually I just apply it like this and then I put my eyelash, but because I've already done this other eye and it wasn't recording, I'm just going to show you how you will do it if you prefer this method of putting your eyelash glue on your lash band. I actually don't prefer this method because sometimes it ends up being a little messy, but if this is your preferred choice, please do it, okay? Life is about finding out what works easiest for you and doing that, okay? If this works better for you, fine. If this works better for you, fine. So I'm just going to give this a little minute to get tacky. As you can see already, this glue has already started becoming clear, okay? So when your glue starts becoming clear, or just after a few minutes when it's slightly tacky, that's when you want to apply it. And when you have applied it on your lash, you can just either use a fan or just do this to quicken the drying process. But give this as an extra tip. If you are going somewhere, for example, you're going to be on a motorbike or somewhere where there's a lot of wind and your eyelashes are gonna be in jeopardy, okay? They're gonna be in trouble, okay? I would recommend doing this and this together. That will make sure that your lashes are really well stuck on and that they have that extra hold, you understand? But it doesn't mean that you have applied too much. Actually, as you can see, I've applied very little on the lash band, but according to whatever look you're going for, do it. So what you want to do, let me move you guys closer. You know I'm not able to move closer like that. So what you want to do is, again, take your mirror, look down. The very same way you measured your eyelash beginning to end, or end to beginning, that's the same way you're going to put it, okay?
Do you want
So
33 odd?
the end.
Hi guys, make sure you are welcomed and don't forget to subscribe.
I'm going to look down and then I'm going to start with the end, okay? So what you want to do is hold it. Like, for example, I'm starting here, so I'm going to hold it at the end, okay? So just go in. Hope you guys can see. You're going to go in and then apply it right on top of your natural lashes, just the way to be. And then now you start adjusting it, okay? The point here is to make sure that your eyelashes that your eyelashes, your falsies are as close to your natural lashes as possible. So right now I'm just adjusting. Feel free to remove it, especially before it gets really dry. Feel free to remove it and readjust where you want it to be. And as you're adjusting, make sure you're pushing it into your area, okay? So I'm just gonna adjust it a bit here and then here also. Feel free, just as long as it's not yet fully dry, you have the option of just removing it and then just placing it again where you want it to be. The key here is to make sure you put it right above your eyelashes, your natural ones, as close to them as possible, okay? So you're gonna look down, okay? What you want to see when you look down is to see that it's right above your natural lash and that there's no part that is hanging. Because what tends to happen is, for example, if your glue dries out too fast, then you end up having a situation where this side is hanging off, and you don't want that, so you just push it in like so. And then if you're satisfied with how it looks, like right now I'm satisfied with how it looks, you could go in with a tweezer, but I prefer just using my fingers because I don't know, I just prefer using my fingers. What you want to do is you want to pinch, okay? You want to pinch your natural lashes to your falsies together so that they can be seamless. You feel me? You dig me? Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna open my eye and just look down into my mirror, and then I just come and start pinching. Okay? As you pinch, some of the lash glue will stick on your finger, but make sure to remove that so that when you go into the next pinch, your fingers don't get stuck to your lashes. Okay? So just remove the excess and then come back in, pinch again. I over pinch that. And then the extra glue, just remove it. And then just keep pinching, keep pinching. And this is why I recommend you open your eyes like this, because it's really giving you room to work with as opposed to when your eyes are like this, then you end up poking your eyes. So just open your eye, pinch, pinch, pinch. And then as you get to the center part, look this side, look the other side. Okay? Because naturally your eyes would have that reflex of, closing. So just look to the other side and then just come and pinch. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see how pretty that looks? Don't like how it looks on this side, so I'm just gonna try and pinch it upwards, like so. Nice. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go in with your eyeliner. I'm using the Divas Cosmetics, but it's actually a magnetic eyeliner, but I still like using it for my eyeliner, even if I'm not using magnetic lashes, because the one is really, really pretty and easy to use, which is what I look for with an eyeliner. Okay, so this is how it looks like. See, it looks almost like a pencil. So what you want to do is just close your eyes lightly, and then make sure that this eyeliner that you're putting to blend everything in plain, okay? You don't want to go in with thicker one, because you see, naturally I have hooded eyes, so what looks flattering on my eye shape is something thicker at the end and very thin at the beginning, just like my lashes. So I'm just gonna close my eye and then just very lightly I'm gonna connect as hiding any lash glue that hasn't dried clear yet. I'm just gonna continue doing that a very thin line. Very thin line. Now when you get here, just make sure that you do it even thinner. Okay? The purpose here, we're trying to just hide the eyelash glue and at the same time have an even and pretty eyeliner that, like, just you see, it just literally looks like a welcome them. And then I'm just gonna extend it just ever so slightly to the end, like so, but not completely. And then what I'm going to do is go in with my pencil that I used to grade 9, the Elegal gel liner, and then I'm just gonna come and then on the inside, anywhere that needs a little bit of more work or more correction, I'm just gonna use that, because this one is better than this one for the inner part. So you see, this one is a liquid liner. This one is a pencil, so it's much easier to work with on the inner part. And then I'm just gonna go back in with any part that needs a little bit of extra loving. I'm gonna do that. And then the last thing that we're gonna do is go in with our mascara, comb through, make sure everything is nice and seamless. That's it. So with the mascara, don't get all the way out like we did with our natural lashes. Here you just want to concentrate at the base, okay? Because that's where we want to make sure everything is nice and flat and even, like so. And we're there, guys, we're there. There's our video. So another thing I would recommend you is just looking down and pushing them that there is no eyelash that is poking your eye, because sometimes that does tend to happen with this process. And basically that's it, guys. I don't like how it's looking, so I just go in and then just make sure and then that's the thing with makeup is whenever you see that there's somewhere that needs a little extra protection, yeah, go back in, okay? Don't be afraid of like making it look like yeah, I like how it looks like that. So this is the final product. You see, as I open my eyes, you don't see any, it's all black. That's how it's supposed to be, all black, like all black hair tag, okay? All black hair tag. So this is how it's looking from the beginning to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial. I'm sorry that it's so long, but I really wanted to get all the mistakes, all the do's, all the don'ts, all the why we do what we do. And yeah, basically that's it. So this is our final look. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm sorry I did this one. The camera was not working, but I hope you guys learned something or two. If you have any questions, any comments, feel free to share in the comment section. I will
Feel welcome. Guys, I gotta go.
my eyeliner again. I used Divas Cosmetics for my top waterline, and then I used